Hello everyone, welcome to the Unplugged Talk episode 4. This is Professor Maulik Panchal from MS Department, Gandhinagar Institute of Technology. In today's session, we are going to discuss some basic fundamentals related to phone photography. First, let me tell you that this talk will not be like a magic that after watching this talk, you will get a good photograph every day. Photography is like mathematics. The more you will practice, the better photograph you can take. Photography is not about resolution and device and everything. It is also about lights and angle also. Okay, let's get started. So as I said, photography is not only about your device and resolution. Right? The basic thing is just hold your phone properly with two hands and use your thumb or your index finger to click photograph like this way or like this way. So it avoids the camera shake, right? And you will not get blurry images. Right? Second thing, the most people avoid this is you clean your lens properly. You can keep glass cleaning cloth with this to clean your lens so that you get a proper image. So before starting the photography, just go through your camera settings and turn on the grid lines. Grid lines which divides your whole screen into 9 parts. You can see white lines in this camera frame, which will help you to get symmetric image, something like this. Let me show you. Here it is a object and I'm just want to click it, and to get it in center, this grid line will help me. Click. I'm going to discuss the symmetry with the use of grid lines. We will compare some photographs to understand this topic. The first is this temple. You can see it is not properly clicked. It is tilted from one of the side. You can observe it from the grid lines. So grid lines will help you to click the photograph in a proper way also. Check this photo. Now it is in a proper way. The symmetry is something is left side in the same story is on the right side of the photograph, right? The next picture is Raghunath Dwar from Bhavnath Mahadev, Junagadh. It is also tilted from the right side and you can see it from the grid lines, right? Grid lines will help you to click photograph in a proper way using symmetry. Now this will better one. Okay. The next is the result of symmetry in photograph. The next picture is from GIT itself. You can see it is not a proper. So let us fix it. Now you can see a good photograph. Something is same, left side is same as on the right side. This was clicked by me during the rainy season and it creates a beautiful image. The next is the world famous Sidhi Sayyed Jali from Ahmedabad itself, from our city, and you can see it is not a good. Keep the symmetry in mind when you click a photograph. I can fix this photograph like this way and you can see now it looks better. Is it? Rule of third means your image or your object is on right side or left side of the whole photograph and the remaining frame is blank or empty or filled with some other things. You can see this photograph. According to me or everyone, this is quite good image, but it is in a square frame. And now check this frame also. Now check this next one. Rule of third means your object is on the second or this point or at this point of the frame, and remaining the focus point is at this place and the remaining things are blurred. It's good one. The next photograph is this flower, tiny flower, and it is nothing is bad in this picture, but you can compare with this one, and now this one is better than the previous one. Check that my object is on the left side of the frame over here at this point of the frame, right? This is called rule of third. Let us check the next one also. A flower in one of the pond with some mirror image, and it is again on the right side of the frame, right? This is Professor Nirav Joshi and GIT campus, and putting him on a center, I tried to put him on the right side of my frame, and left side this tree creates the beautiful frame with him. And this is me. Sometimes it's not you who looks good in the frame, but it's the background also. You can check this in this frame also, right? This is the one of the most in Pavagadh, but compare these two. This is not bad at all, but this one is also good one, right? This is called frame inside the frame, right? The next one is Hum Sabke Bappa Ganpati Bappa. Right? During the Visarjan time, I just click this, and I try to click through the green leaves, and these green leaves create the frame, and only focused area is Bappa's face, right? Next one is this lady from one of the street of Ahmedabad, right? And this I used this square window as a frame in my frame, and you can see it is nothing in the photograph, but still it looks good one. The next is one of the step well, right? And I use my mobile camera and click from another phone, and you can see it is a nice frame. And yes, it is overexposed from this point of view, but I am not going to talk about those things. I am just explaining frame inside the frame. The next is clock tower in front of the Kalupu Swaminarayan Mandir. I can click this clock tower from the outside, but I use the main gate and focus on the clock tower, and frame inside the frame gives me good image. So we discussed three different aspects of mobile photography, that is symmetric, rule of third, and frame inside the frame. As I said, the more you will practice, the better photograph you can click. Okay, so after discussing these aspects, now the thing is where to shoot. So you can go to the gardens beside your home, you can go to the different streets of Ahmedabad, you can go to the temples or mall and multiplex also. Apart from this, take care of yourself while clicking, safety. And another thing is, when you click photographs of other people, unknown people, make sure you take permission of those people. Thank you.